Welcome everyone. What you're looking at right now is a number that should excite you. 10x, not 10% more, not a little bit better, 10 times more output from the same team in the same hours without adding headcount. That's what we're going to show you today. My name is Johan Nagera, and together with Walt Bayless, we have built AI Tech Advisory for one reason: to help business owners like you take every department in your organization and multiply what can be achieved. We do that department by department, co-pilot by co-pilot, until your entire business operates at a level that simply wasn't possible before AI. Here's what we're going to cover today. 12 departments, each with its own AI co-pilot and AI agentic team, a guaranteed minimum of $50,000 in savings, and a 3-phase roadmap to get you there. Let's get into it. I want you to look at that number, $180,000 per year per employee wasted, not because your team isn't talented, they are, but because they're spending 23 hours every single week on tasks that AI handles in seconds. Reports, data entry, follow-ups, approvals, reconciliations, scheduling, tracking, every one of those tasks, your people are doing them manually right now. That's not a productivity problem, that's a structural leak hiding in plain sight. And here's the thing, it compounds. 10 employees, 20 employees, 50 employees, the number gets terrifying fast. The good news is, when you augment your staff with AI, that same team becomes 10 times more effective, not someday, today. 67% of Fortune 500 companies have already started utilizing AI and augmenting AI into their businesses. The window to have this advantage is closing rapidly. Let me show you exactly how we do that. This is the model. Every single department in your organization gets its own dedicated AI co-pilot, purpose-built for that department's specific workflows, decisions, and outputs. Not a generic chatbot, not a one-size-fits-all tool, a specialist. All 12 of these agents are connected to an entire team. They are all augmented into the AI core that coordinates decisions and compounds each of the other agents' effectiveness. Every single one of these are deployable today. We've already built the infrastructure for them. We just need your information and data to structure them for your company. The question is, which department do you start with? Before we answer that, I want to show you exactly what this looks like. So let's go into the back end. Over here, you can see this is the command center, and these are all of the different departments. Now, in the top right-hand corner, you can see I've got currently 258 agents across the 12 different departments. When I click on the sales department, here is my research and insights director. Here's all the different tools and platforms that it's plugged into. This is the ROI, the impact, and the reporting of how that agent works. All of our agents are built with a human in the loop to make sure that everything that's happening is trusted and trained. Once it's trusted and trained, then you can automate it. So we've got all the different departments on the left-hand side there, and you can see all of the different agents that work across these, and the number of agents changes. Do you need 258 agents across your entire organization? The answer is no. You might need 10, you might need 20, it doesn't matter. We will tailor it to your needs. Now you know exactly what it looks like when you have all of these agents working and talking to each other. I want you to look at the slide for a moment. This is the 2025 MarTech map, over 14,000 tools in the marketing technology landscape alone. This is the world your team is navigating every day. Thousands of tools, platforms, integrations, and systems, all competing for your attention, your budget, and your team's time. Most businesses try to solve this by buying more tools. That doesn't work. It actually makes it worse. What we do is different. We don't add more complexity. We cut through it. We deploy one intelligent co-pilot per department along with its team. And through our product, which is called PRISM, we know exactly what technology your company needs to take it to the next level. One department at a time, massive clarity. Let me show you how we calculate exactly what that's worth to your business. This is PRISM, our ROI intelligence engine. And this is the moment where everything gets real. Because we don't ask you to take our word for it. We show you the exact dollar value of your AI transformation before you commit to anything. Here's how it works. You give us some inputs, like your team size, the average hours that they think that they're losing per week, or the roadblocks that they're having every day, and your average hourly cost across all of your different departments. Now, PRISM does the rest. In this example, we've got a 25-person firm spending $75 an hour, losing on average 23 hours per person per week. PRISM identifies $2.24 million in annual overhead. It projects $380,000 in savings in the first 12 months. That's a 7.6 times return on investment in year one. And we back it with the guarantee. We identify a minimum of $50,000 in AI-driven savings for your business, or you pay nothing, zero risk. The only question is, how much are you leaving on the table right now? let's build your roadmap and get it back. So what does PRISM look like? I'd love to give you a quick little tour. This is the dashboard for PRISM. As you can see, I've got the number of workflows over here. I've got the hours, the days that the company has saved because of the AI augmentation, and the company costs saved 2.3 million. Not bad. So we can see that by department. So over here we see by the operations, product, sales, data, tech, customer, strategy, HR, finance, legal, marketing, and across the CEO. These are all the departments that have gone through and put in their workflows. So for example, on this page in operations, we've got James O'Brien. He's put in a workflow called production scheduling. Now you can see that that little workflow has saved him 73.1 days and a value of $76,000 to the company. How do we calculate that? Let's see exactly how that works. So over here, just the production scheduling, 585 hours have been saved. On average, 2.3 hours per day, 11.3 hours a week, and 48 hours a month, with $76,000 saved per year. Where does that come from? Well, here's the calculations. This is James's hourly rate. The people affected is 1 person, total steps are 3, currently weekly time that he's doing this takes him 12.9 hours, and per day we're going to cut it down to 2.6 hours. So that's how much we're saving per day, per week, per month, per year, and then you multiply that across, and that's exactly how we get the saving. So you can see here, it also analyzes the entire workflow and gives recommendations of different AIs. Remember the MarTech map here, the 14,000 tools? Well, now we know exactly which of the 2 that we need in order to make this job much easier and save that amount of money. So that is just one example of a workflow. Over here, I've got my live feed. Now in my live feed, I can see department by department exactly where I can find the lowest hanging fruit. Let's work on operations and save ourselves 401 days per year, or the product and services or sales. Different efficiencies in different departments with different AI. I wanted to give you a quick little teaser and a taste so you understand exactly how we work. We also have Ray over here. Ray is the ray of light that goes through PRISM, where you never see your business the same way again. It breaks it all down and gives you exactly the different aspects that you can work on to create that optimization. This is your roadmap. 3 phases, 90 days, guaranteed results. Phase 1 is AI readiness. Days 1 to 30, we complete your PRISM assessment, identify your top 3 highest ROI departments, and hand you a report with a department by department breakdown so you know exactly where the money is before we deploy a single thing. Phase 2 is AI deployment. Days 31 to 60, we deploy your first 2 AI co-pilots, training your team on the new workflows, and launch your centralized dashboard. You'll see real results measured and documented within 60 days. Phase 3 is AI expansion. Days 61 to 90, we scale across all departments, connect the full agentic framework, and establish your AI governance framework. By day 90, your business is operating at a fundamentally different level. So I invite you to book in your AI readiness plan today at aitechadvisory.com. We guarantee we will identify a minimum of $50,000 or more in savings, or you pay nothing. The future of your business starts right now, and we are looking forward to working with you. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you on the other side.